The most important thing that I learned this week is that the language we use to talk about design is important, and that using research methods to inform a design project is not the same as engaging in research. This does not explicitly deal with the cultural experience of sharing, but it has more to do with the methods that designers can employ in such contexts. When we talk about designing to foster the cultural experience of sharing, we're talking about a big and complicated space in which design operates. To deal with this, we often have to reach across disciplines. I think that our lack of a solid and widely understood vocabulary can hinder this kind of collaboration. I've noticed a huge problem with the way that designers talk about research. I think that we need to make a distinction between capital R research and lowercase r research. In seminar, we're learning about research methods. These are mostly borrowed from the social sciences, and in studio we're making use of them. This work is extremely valuable in understanding the cultural landscape of sharing, and it will certainly inform our design projects throughout the semester. What we're engaging in this case, is lowercase r research. We're using research methods to inform our design project. What designers engage in at the doctoral level is capital R research, the generation and dissemination of new knowledge. I think it's silly to talk about design research like it's something separate from the research that's done in other fields. My thoughts on this topic were sparked by our discussion in seminar about this week's readings, specifically Yee's Connecting Practice to Research and Back to Practice, Making the Leap from Design Practice to Design Research, and Dubberly, Evanson, and Robinson's The Analysis Synthesis Bridge Model, and also through a studio discussion about Symposium and the Envision framework for large-scale collaboration. I've been thinking more about it as I'm preparing to give a presentation about research in design to a group of undergraduate students, trying to analyze what I've learned and repackaging it for a specific audience. This is important to me on a personal level because I'm trying to define my path in design, and I know that it involves research in some way. It's important on a global design level because our lack of vocabulary and clear understanding of terms can hinder collaboration, whether that means building on or contributing to research in other fields or working on interdisciplinary teams. We can't very well expect others to recognize what design has to offer if we can't even explain it ourselves. Yee's article brought up some interesting points about what research and professional practice in design already have in common. Unfortunately, it was a little bit fluffy and it lacked evidence. I hope to learn more about what research means in design and what is already part of a typical designer's skill set that can help when engaging in research. Visualization is an obvious one, but I'm sure there's much more out there.